confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A quick pass out to Juju. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a 1st down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, McDonald. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. McDonald flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake. Rolling to his right. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll cross over
He called as in bounds?
at the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
Another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, McDonald, and he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. That's thrown to Smith-Schuster out wide. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's McDonald. And this will be caught by its big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown. Touchdown, Eric Ebron. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Taken from about the 12. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That's a tight end.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Vince Williams on the tackle. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Here's Allen. Being chased out left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack. And now
he's got a man complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 45 yards.
At the 38-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. McDonald sets to throw. He'll set up the screen to Drake.
Oh, that's just what?
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun. McDonald got his man complete over the middle. That's Drake. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On first and 10, McDonald.
Give me, oh, bro, I pushed
And that is
oh my
incomplete.
gosh, I ran
He
that
couldn't
perfect
hold on
play.
through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
There's no way.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
It's frustrating.
From the gun on 3rd down. McDonald. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Star Latulippe able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This one from 35 yards away. And Boswell's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get through.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
I'm sorry.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen going deep for Diggs. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
He's doing the same thing we're doing.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there. First down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Boy, if you don't score, I was about to get pissed. That's the last catch on the
end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Steelers 10, Bills 7. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. From the gun, McDonald to the right side to Eric Ebron. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards, a first down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Play action. It's McDonald. He's going to launch it for Washington.
Come on, Trey. Come on.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure a revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll run. It's Drake. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd down, McDonald. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Escaping the pressure right.
That's
to the right side and complete to Washington. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. From the gun on third down, McDonald firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Steelers 17, Bills 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Gain of 12. First down, Buffalo.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Allen going to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Allen's throw into the hands of Brown. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And the Bills.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
He's supposed to be run blocking.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
That shit right there.
1 Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The kick by Bass is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's...
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun. McDonald flush to his right. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, McDonald is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
At the 46-yard line, a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun. McDonald, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
At the 39-yard.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be from 56 yards out, and now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's good.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Well, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that's going to make it 4th down. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh 1st. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. From the gun, McDonald dancing to his left. Ebron caught left side. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDonald. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Operating from the gun. McDonald going deep, and this is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Bills 10. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Yeah, we definitely do. Gotta get some.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. From the gun, Allen. Over the middle here to Brown. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take, catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Didn't knock it free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo 1st.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Allen to throw once more. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Robert Foster, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills cut into that lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Makes the score Steelers 27. Bills 17. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving and keep grinding the clock.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Back now in Pittsburgh, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McDonald. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's got this down to the 35. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, Drake, and he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They go with Jacobs. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, McDonald.
That was just all kinds of bad. Oh, my.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Allen now on first down. He'll let it go deep for Foster. He's got it at the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Foster. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills get a bit closer.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Ball carrier.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Do your normal thing.
From the gun, McDonald. Got an open man. It's Washington.
Out of bounds.
Right around the 34. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
Oh, you see that?
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
McDonald on the keeper.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 yards on the play. First down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
The 31-yard line.
A quick pass out to Juju.
No wide receivers block that good. Legit, all my wide receivers, all my DBs are.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Go for the
left side complete. It's Drake. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
That was it right
9
there.
yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Oh, my God.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
I know Chris Brown's so hard.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
So fucking hard. You might send somebody over the middle.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with him, and he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
4 yards remain on second down, ball on the 10. From the gun, it's McDonald. Flushed out right.
Oh, my God. Did they not go for the ball no more? That's another pick. But no, I called a timeout because I wanted you to do exactly what you did.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you look back over the score sheet. Interesting. A very clean game. No turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
Really weird game.
So for the Steelers, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't know how we scored so many points without moving the ball like that at all. I think they threw it about 40 times, 39 times. That's crazy. 39 times. I think it just had the ball the whole game. I only had the ball for 7 minutes. You said 8 minutes. I had the ball for 8 minutes. He had the ball for 20. That nigga basically did the same shit like John be doing and shit, but just runs the ball whole game. But he just dink and dunk the whole game. That's crazy. I don't even know how I got 24 points. I get 24 points in 8 minutes. I should have did that play more often, but my blitz was getting there too fast. You got a lot of fast people, fast edge rushers. I don't even. That was a weird game. Like no one had any bad statistics. Those were just better than mine. Weird ass game, bro. Kind of felt like it did. Okay, Trey. Get you up to 93 real quick. Man up to. Okay. He's gonna get to 95 the other day. Just keep everything. Yeah, block, shot, and pursuit, zone coverage. That's ideal, sir. Zach Moss, I don't even know. You don't the speed and change direction went up. What are they at? 88? Oh wow, not even that. 87, 81. Cool. So we definitely need a running back. Bad. They're not up yet. I want to give him this contract. I have 60 million left. I don't know, bro. That nigga didn't do shit this game. He's number 4. It's not gonna be like better, pretty much. How old is he? He's gonna start getting slow. That was ugly, bro. One by 10. Oh, that nigga had the ball for 20 minutes, bro. 20 minutes. It's fucking insane. Play the Bucks next. Honestly, my schedule don't even matter. I need to see fucking Cooley's schedule. What the fuck does Cooley's schedule look like? He's a game ahead of me now. Oh gosh, he plays the Jets. It's easy win. Chargers, that's a loss. Falcons, that's a win. Bengals, toss up, he probably lose. Panthers, toss up, he'll probably win though because he knows Cliff. Man, I think he'll beat Reg. Saints, he'll beat them. That's a loss for him. I hope he loses that one. Okay, he's gonna win. I hope. Oh my gosh, the fucking schedule. Tay don't even care, especially week 16. He's already gonna miss to probably week about 8, 9. He's not gonna care. That's an easy win. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, say 5, 6, 7 more wins. He's gonna have 10 wins on the season at least. 10 wins. But he could have just like 8 wins, man, if he fucks up. What's my schedule? I need to look at my fucking shit. I'm tripping. Teddy Riley, right? He's gonna run the ball a lot. Toss up. 1, 2, oof. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, 9 more wins, but that puts me at 11. That's put me at 11, but Titans and Chiefs, that's like 2. That's like almost for sure 2 L's. I just haven't gotten this Madden down yet. Oh, I'm still streaming. I'm tripping. Turn this shit off.